was good, y'all? It's your boy Cameron. I'm back with another reaction video. How you guys feeling? How you guys doing? How you guys day going? Comment down below. Let me know how you guys are feeling. Today we're reacting to a Virginia man lived to tell his wilder story after being set up by female friend. Shot after his homie's funeral, says he felt himself dying. Hey man, this you gotta be careful who you associate yourself with, man. You know what I'm saying? Thank God you was able to live to tell a story for another day. But a lot of times people ain't fortunate to tell these stories. So thank God you're allowed to tell a story, and be careful who you hang around, because people just in this world and day and age, they got secret agendas and start doing weird shit and have you fighting for your life. So be careful who you associate yourself with, for real. Before we get into this video, if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe with the like button, turn on post notifications so you're notified every time I post a video. Also, if you guys have any videos like from reacting social media sites in the description below, feel free to send them in and I'll react to them. With that being said, let's get right into this video.
Alright, story time about how I got set up, shot, my homeboy died, and it was the night of my homeboy funeral.
Damn.
So, boom, we leave the funeral. We go back to my crib, and it was this young lady who I've dealt with multiple times, and she just kept blowing my phone up. So I'm like, it's weird, because I ain't talked to her in a long time, but I'm like, I know what she want. You feel what I'm saying? So she come over there, right? Now, this is where it got weird. She don't drive, so I always either pick her up or I Uber her. So this one particular night, she drove. So she say. So boom, everything normal. She come in the house. My homeboy.
I ain't gonna lie, them scars on the left is crazy.
So then she proceeds to say, I'm hungry. So, if she hungry, of course I'ma feed her. So boom.
Hell no.
We go to
I ain't
McDonald's.
feeding your phone, fuck with you like that.
Well, before we even get to McDonald's, we get in the car. So I felt strange.
Especially since you're
so
ex,
I'm like,
you know what I'm saying?
What car did you drive? Like, where did you park at? Because they tow around here. They don't tow. But still. So she pointed at the neighbor's car. So me, I'm never home for real. So, like, I don't know who cars, who, this, that, and the third. So my thing is, I'm like, hey, I done seen this car a bunch of times. But I wasn't too sure because I ain't never home. So, all right, cool. She's in the car. I say, hold on. Let me go upstairs. I got to grab some money. I didn't go grab money. I went and switched my gun to a bigger gun. Boom. Red flag. When I knew I had to switch the gun, I should have been like, all right, so you got to go.
Yeah.
So, boom. I go upstairs, switch my gun, come back to the car. All right. Story time about how I got set up, shot. My homeboy died, and it was the same night as my other homeboy funeral. So, boom. I switch the gun, we get in the car. She just texting. So I'm like, she texting a lot, but it's like, I noticed it like every time we go to like a stop sign, a light, she sent a text. So it's like, all right, so the whole time what she doing is
letting niggas know.
Letting us know what you know what I mean? Let them know where we at.
Giving niggas a drop.
So boom. We get back to the crib. So where I was staying at, you gotta go upstairs, then you gotta go to the door. One of those complexes. So we get out the car. I'm looking around, because I'm like, all right, something ain't right. Cool. So my mind like, man, shoot this bitch. But maybe I'm just paranoid, you know what I'm saying? So, I get upstairs.
That's not funny, but it's funny.
Walking up the steps. I heard, yeah, you know what it is. Right? So, boom. I'm thinking like, it's my homeboy that's in the house. I'm thinking he joking. So, cool.
I ain't gonna lie, like, I understand you having to switch a gun, but it just never made sense to me why people, when it comes to guns, I rather a smaller gun. You know what I'm saying? Meaning a pistol. I'm not looking for no assault rifle. I'm not looking for any, shotguns. None of that shit. 'Cause at the end of the day, that shit's too hard to pull out. So I don't understand why, like, people, like, for example, you say, yo, I'm going to the crib to get a bigger gun. Exhibit. Like, not gonna say exhibit A, but, like, when you got a bigger gun, it's hard for you to maneuver. If somebody got you in the jam, boom, you stuck. By the time you get to drawing that hoe out or pulling this shit out, you assed out. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I just never understood why people prefer bigger guns. Yeah, they look scary. Yeah, they do more damage. But you have to get to it first for it to start doing damage. You know what I'm saying?
I heard, oh, you think I'm playing? So I said, oh, I turn around. Boom. It's 4 niggas. Gun up. Right? So I'm like, all right, cool. This shit real. So I say, damn, y'all got me. I look. Buddies ain't had no mask on, like a dumbass. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got a drink. That's a big gun. So
Mhm.
it's 4 of them. So I'm like, all right, I can knock 2 of these niggas, but the other 2
Hey,
gonna
your ass
fire
out.
me the fuck up.
Oh yeah.
So boom, they like, hey, where the money at? So my homeboy in the house, I'm like, damn, I know this nigga in the house. So cool. This the bad part. My homeboy was a heavy set nigga, so he had this, like, whatever you call it, narcolepsy, where you could just go to sleep at any time.
Yes, I know.
He
Yeah.
in the house, sleep on the couch. So boom, I'm like,
Damn.
I ain't got nothing. I'm trying to yell, thinking like, all right, buddy gonna hear me, and I mean, come help me type shit. So boom.
Damn.
The moment I turn around and I'm like, damn, y'all got me. She says, oh, raises her hand. Them niggas split like the Red Sea, and she walked right on down, and I ain't see her no more. So boom.
She
They like,
definitely has
oh,
something to do with that shit.
don't tell me
For sure.
I didn't come here for nothing. I ain't coming for nothing. So I'm like, bro, ain't nothing here, bro. Ain't nothing here. Ain't nothing here. And I'm just being louder and louder and louder, thinking my homeboy gonna hear me. So boom. Next thing I know, I heard, bah, bah, bah. I'm standing up. I'm like, what the fuck? All right, story time about how I got set up, shot, my homeboy died, and this was all the
Damn,
night
son.
on my other homeboy funeral. All right, so I heard
That's
boom,
a long
boom,
interruption
boom,
to be
boom.
stuck up. I ain't gonna
Look
lie.
around, I'm on the ground. So I couldn't feel none of my body. So all I heard is the door get kicked in and a bunch of shooting. So me knowing my homeboy really get active, like, so I'm not worried about it. I'm like, yeah, he probably done heard all this shit while I was outside. You know what I mean? Because it happened right in front of my door. So boom, I heard a bunch of shooting. It get quiet. I think I like kind of went to sleep because I ain't heard nobody leave out the house or none of that. So I take a little minute. I open my eyes. I get up. So boom. I guess all the shooting, they shot the lights out and shit like that. But I could like see my homeboy on the couch. So I go sit right beside him, but it's pitch black. So I'm like, yo, we good, this and the third, da-da-da-da-da. Cool. So I'm like, you know what? I know I'm shot, but I don't really, like, get that I'm shot. Like, boy, you need help. So, boom, I get up. I go walk in my room because I'm like, shit, you know, as you know, African-American people, when you get hurt, your mama tell you, hey, go lay down. So that's what my mind like, oh, let me just go lay down real quick.
Hey, look.
So I'm walking.
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Never been shot, and I pray to God I don't ever get shot. You know what I'm saying? Somebody put a bullet in my ass, I'm going straight to the hospital. I don't care who did it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how it happened. I'm going straight to the hospital. Ain't no way in hell I'm going to get hit and go lay down. Mama, you wrong in this situation. I'm going to the hospital. See, me, I don't like hospital. I don't go to hospital for jack shit. Nothing. If I'm sick, I ain't going there. If I'm hurt, I ain't going there. I only go there if it's like a health problem. Like if I'm having a hard time breathing, if my back is hurting, I can't walk, for something serious that is pertaining to me being functional. But getting shot, I'm definitely going to the hospital. I'm sorry.
Into the room.
Ain't no way I'm going in the room lay down.
I throw up. So it's like when on my throw up, it's just a bunch of blood and like the inside or whatever I ate, this and the third.
Yeah.
So soon I throw up, I drop. Right? So boom. My eyes closed, I'm sleeping. So I start talking to myself. I'm like, damn. Oh shit, I'm shot. Like, I'm good though. I'm just tired. Let me just lay down.
That's a
So
crazy thought process. I'm
I
not gonna
started
lie.
saying to myself, like, damn, this shit feels so good. Like, not telling anybody to get shot or anything, but I was so comfortable on the floor, it felt like I ain't been asleep in 10 years. And motherfucking somebody gave me a blanket, some water. Like, I felt amazing. Like, that's the best feeling I ever felt. So if y'all was wondering why when people be like getting shot and dying, they just like can't keep their eyes open, it feels so good that you don't want to open your eyes. So I'm laying down, then I'm
That's
like,
a crazy
damn,
analogy.
this shit
I'm not
feel
gonna lie.
good. I can do this forever. When I said that to myself, I said, yo, I'm fucking dying. So cool. I see myself like on some weird shit. Like I could see myself on the ground. It was like I was on the ground. I was in this pitch black room, and there was a light coming over me. So boom.
All right, story
Next
time
thing
about
I
how I
know,
got set up, shot. My homeboy died with me, and this was all the night of my other homeboy funeral. So boom, I'm on the ground in the room. I can see myself. It's pitch black. It's me on the ground, and it's a light over me. So I'm like,
This is an eventful
damn.
last day. I tell you.
Like, so I'm in my mind like, yo, am I a good person? Like, you feel me? Like, it's just like so many questions going in your head. Like, am I a good person? Like, is my people's gonna be smooth? Like, they
Am I
gonna be
going to
straight
hell?
without me? Like, am I a person to miss this, that, and third? You know, just like last minute life shit. So I can see myself,
That'd
and
be
then
my
I
question.
heard
I ain't
something
gonna lie.
say, "Get up." So me, yeah, most people when you tired, like you heard "Get up," you like, all right, give me a second.
Definitely.
Boom. So I'm like,
Time to
all
go
right.
to work? Oh,
And I
no,
heard
no.
again, "Get up." So I'm like, man, all right, 5 more minutes. And then I just hear like, I'm talking about, it's like the loudest voice I ever heard in my fucking life. "Get up." Boom. Instantly I got up. I can't feel my body. So I'm like, all right. I'm walking. So I'm like, damn, I think my homeboy hurt. So goddamn, I'm gonna just let him chill. I'm like, I'm gonna go get us some
What
help.
happened to him?
So I go outside and I'm like, all right, I can't feel my body. Like, I can't feel my body. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't feel nothing. So I'm like, all right, let me knock on the neighbor door. So boom, I go to the neighbor door. And I swear in my mind, I was like this. But, so, I knock the door. Boop, 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 boop. I don't hear nothing. Boop, 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 boop. I don't hear nothing. It's an elderly person, so they always home.
They can't do
Because I
shit
had a
that
dog, and they would always come play with the dog and shit, like, weird shit. It's cool, though. So, I'm like, damn, ain't nobody coming to the door. I gotta lay down. So, boom. I'm laying on the ground, and I'm like, yo, I gotta keep knocking, though, because my homeboy hurt. I gotta keep knocking. Doop, 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 doop. Then the more I knock, the weaker that motherfucking knock was getting. So it's like, boom. Wait. Boom. Wait. Boom. So I'm
Losing
like, damn.
consciousness.
I guess it's just how it go. Like, you feel me? Like, when you get money, like, you know what come with it. So it's like, damn. I'm like, damn. Nah, I mean, this how it goes. So the only thing I'm thinking about, all right, like, it's cool, but it's like, damn, like, I'm really dying, and this ain't the way I'm trying to go. So I fix myself up, and I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm gonna just lay down. It ain't nothing I can do. Like, I completely gave up at that moment. Like, that's it. So I go lay down. I close my eyes. So boom, they just there. And then I could hear my heart, like, it was like this. Then that bitch just start going like this. Like, I can feel it slowing down. So now, I'm like this.
That gotta be the worst, like
I
to
can't
even
breathe.
be able to sit and tell a story, it's gotta be like mind blowing. You know what I'm saying? Like to even relive that moment, knowing that he lived through that, or just saying someone was able to live through that is just so crazy. You feeling every step of you about to die. Like that shit just gotta be like fucking, or I don't know, like definitely a different or weird like thought process or thought to have or memory to have about yourself. Like I remember when I got shot. I remember when I fell to the floor. I remember when I couldn't knock anymore. I remember my heart was beating so. I remember when I was felt myself dying. Like that shit just gotta be mentally like hurting. You know what I'm saying?
Like, my body shutting down. So I'm
Story time about how I
Part
got set
four.
up, shot. My homeboy died with me, and this was all the night of my other homeboy funeral.
So I'm guessing a friend died.
So
She's
boom,
talking
I'm
about.
laying on the ground. I can't breathe. My heart's starting to slow down. Cool. So the day before this happened, my grandma come to my house. She like, you know, doing what grandmas do, cleaning up, annoying this shit up, but like, just come and chill, like, just sit on the couch. She got to clean up. So she stumbles about in my closet. So, you know, most people, if you know, you know. So it's like, she like, hey, this is a lot of money. You need to get a safe. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm riding around later on that day, and she like, did you get the safe yet?
So I'm like, you know what? Let me go get it. So magically, I go get a safe. I put a little bit of money in there, probably about 60 grand, 50, 60 grand, some shit. And I go take it to my homegirl house. Cool. Back on topic. So I close my eyes, I get myself together, I'm laying down.
The
And I'm like,
homegirl
yo, you
told
know
the
what?
ex-friend.
Like, this the end, like, you feel me? Like, I'm just talking to myself like, damn, I can't go no more. But my homeboy in the house, I just hope somebody come get him. Somebody got to come get my homeboy. I got to make sure he good. I got to. So I close my eyes, and I hear, wee, 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 the ambulance come. So they come, I'm laying on the ground.
Shit gotta
They
be hard
like,
to tell. I ain't gonna
what's
lie.
your name? What's your name? So I'm like, Q-Monte, they asked him my date of birth, this and the third, do I know what the day is, all that. I said, yeah. They're like, okay. So I'm like, hey, wait, my homeboy in the house. Get my homeboy, get my homeboy, get my homeboy. They like, yeah, no, we got him. He's good. So they bring the little stretcher thing to put you on, and I wouldn't get up there because I'm like, no, go get my homeboy. Like, my homeboy in the house. As long as I can still talk to you, I'm smooth. Go get my homeboy. So I just won't going. Like,
That's a
go
good
get
friend.
my homeboy out the house. Like,
Make
that
sure
man
people's is right.
shot up probably. Like,
It's not
go
smart,
get
but
him.
make sure people's are straight
So,
first.
boom. They like, okay. And then they go to the ambulance, get the second stretcher thing out. So I'm like, hey, let him ride with me. So the moment I say that, they put the little thing over my face. So I'm like, I remember going like this, and then I went to sleep. So story time about how I got set up, shot, my homeboy died, and it was the night of my other homeboy funeral. So boom, they put the thing over my face. I go to sleep. I did 2 surgeries, 3 surgeries, something. So I woke up, I had a tube down my throat. So I woke up instantly, like, I'm freaking out, like, what the fuck, like, where I'm at. So they pulled the tube out. They split my stomach open, a whole lot of other stuff. So I'm in there, this like my 4th day. I'm like, hey, where my homeboy at? Where my homeboy at? So they kept saying, yeah, he downstairs. So all right, a couple more days go past. I'm like, hey, where my homeboy at? Where my homeboy? They're like, oh, he downstairs. He tried to come up here, but you was asleep. And that's all the nurses and
Damn,
doctors
I hope
and
they was
everybody
lying to him, bro. I hope they
So-
was lying to him.
I get my phone, and I call my little homeboy, and I'm like, hey, what you doing? So he picked up. He was in a suit. So, you know, I'm joking like, hey, when you start going to church, this, that, and the third. So he was like, huh? What you mean? So I'm like, nigga, ain't you at church? He's like, yeah, but why you say that? I'm like, what you mean? So he like, oh, nobody told you. I'm like, nobody told me what?
No, bro.
He flipped the camera. It's my homeboy laying in the casket that they told me was downstairs the whole time. So
Damn, son.
basically, like, that's how I found out he had died. So if you go back to the second part, when I was telling y'all that I was talking to him on the couch, once I got myself together, I realized he was never talking back. He was already gone.
Damn.
And that's what once I found out he was gone, they had asked me, I had asked the nurses and all that, like, yo, what happened? And they was like, nah, he got shot 6 times in the chest, and he died on impact. So, more of the story, man, y'all gotta move smart.
DTB.
If you feel like the girl about to set you up or somebody about to set you up,
DTB.
knock them off right then and there.
Hey, man, damn, this is a crazy story to tell, but at the end of the day, I'm glad you're alive to be able to tell a story. May your homeboys rest in peace, the one whose funeral was, and the one that passed away with you in the situation. May they both rest in peace. My condolences go out to their families and anybody affected by the situation. Because at the end of the day, I don't like when people lose their life. That's me personally, you know what I'm saying? A lot of cruel things go on in the world, but I just don't feel like people losing their life. That's just me personally. This is why you got to be careful who you move with. You know, when you cut people off, let them stay cut off. When you know, making money out there and you know, doing stuff for being successful and shit, keep that shit private, because you just never know who's out to do what. I want to, you didn't say in the story why, but I want to know how your ex-friend or female friend was a wind of how you got that money, or when that money got to your homegirl's house. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no way how it, like, it's not saying, you're not saying how she found that out and got you set up. Which I'm assuming that's why she got you set up, unless that was just a coincidence. But again, it happened in your life to tell a story. Fellas, even females out there, be careful who you move around with. You know what I'm saying? You never know people's intentions. You may think that, you know, I'm just gonna be helping them out, you know, go get them food, you know, chop it up, catch up. People got hidden agendas, and you never know until it starts happening. You know what I'm saying? He was aware of the red flag and chose to ignore it. If you're out there dealing with somebody you don't really trust, don't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you gotta go in your house and either one, get a gun or get a bigger gun, you shouldn't be around an individual, because it's one they're gonna end up two places. You're gonna end up shooting somebody, or you're gonna get them shot. So just remove yourself in situations you don't gotta end up in a stretcher or in a hospital laid up for months, days, trying to get your stomach sewed up, and you know, so on and so forth. So again, I'm glad you made it alive. Everybody out there, be careful who you hang around, who you associate with. Don't be running around trusting everybody, because everybody got hidden agendas, and you just never know what they out to do to you. So be careful who you hang around, be careful who you associate with, and you'll be alright. And that's that. That's the end of the video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and what you guys think, and then comment section below. You guys for this video, and until next time, I'll see y'all.